Life is a series of intertwined stories, tales filled with all that really matters. It is my aim to explore these stories, whether it's religion, philosophy, history, or just what we believe about the world around us. I fully believe it is these stories that make us who we are, so hopefully you'll follow me as I search for what makes us. My name is Jason, and this is my rickety soapbox. The space between. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl. Viktor Emil Frankl was a neurologist, psychiatrist, philosopher, author, and Holocaust survivor. He was the founder of logotherapy, a school of psychotherapy that describes a search for purpose or the meaning of life as the primary human motivation. As a Jewish man who reached adulthood in 1930s Austria, he lived a life of great loss and hardship. In 1941, shortly after his marriage to Tilly Grosser, the Nazi Party forced them to abort their first child. 2 years later, in 1943, Tilly dies in the Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. That same year, Viktor's father, Gabriel, dies of starvation at the age of 81 in the There Is Instead ghetto concentration camp. In the following years, both his mother and brother are killed in the Auschwitz concentration camp. He is a man who did not react to these losses by shutting down and losing trust in anyone not like him. Instead, he took a beat. He gave space for his thoughts and emotions. He then thought about the best way to act on those emotions, because if he couldn't change the world that caused his loss, he would change himself in order to better deal with that loss. In 1947, he married Eleanor Katrina Schwind, a practicing Catholic. They lived a life celebrating both cultures and had a daughter together. Rather than shrink away from the world that had wronged him, he dedicated his life to looking for the good in people and finding ways to encourage that good. So next time you are out in the world and you encounter a situation that threatens to set you off, take a beat. Give it some space and think about your reaction. Will your reaction improve the situation, or will it fuel it? Is it the situation that needs to change, or is it how you view it? My name is Jason Brown, and this has been my rickety soapbox. Before you go, don't forget to follow me on Medium and YouTube, and if you'd like, you can support me on Patreon. Thank you again, and see you next week.